Okay, I'm going to try to be as calm on this as I can possibly be. But last time I checked, it was we investigate someone, we put them on trial, and if they're convicted, we then begin to crucify someone. With Russell Brand, it just seems like they're skipping a step and just saying, "Yeah, no, we're not going to give you a trial. We're not going to let you face your accuser. We're just going to crucify you." And it's bullshit. Like this is some Waco levels of tyranny right here. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about or want me to just talk about context, some broad anonymously accused Russell Brand of struggle snuggling her or whatever. And there's been no investigation. The accusations just come out, and now you have Russell Brand losing gigs. You have a member of Parliament contacting Rumble and TikTok trying to make sure he doesn't have a means of making money on there, which Rumble basically said gets stuffed. Thankfully, I just find this concern that the government's. And here's the thing: it wasn't just Russell Brand who was accused of this. Like around the same time as him, you also had Tim Ballard, who the Sound of Freedom was, I think, inspired by an event from his life. He was accused, and then Giuliani was also accused. Now, I find it awfully convenient that these three men were accused around the same time, and I also find it convenient that the people that were accused, or these men who have been accused of struggle snuggling someone or abusing someone, they also happen to be anti-establishment. They have said some anti-establishment stuff. Like Russell Brand was very critical of lockdowns and the vaccine or whatever, and now he's being accused. It's almost like, oh, I don't know, if you go against the establishment, they're going to do everything they can to tear you down because they can, because they don't fear reprisal, unfortunately. And yeah, it's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid that, like, I guess they've realized you can't accuse someone of being a racist anymore because that word has lost all meaning. So they've decided to devalue another word, struggle snuggler. And yeah, the women who are doing this, I hope you realize that you are harming real victims of sexual assault. You are hurting them. Like ever since I learned about Mattress Girl in 2017, I have never looked at those kinds of allegations the same way again. I have become more and more critical of them. I have become jaded and just like, okay, give me proof. What's that? All you have is your word. Well, then fuck off. Like these people, these women who are doing this, you are single-handedly destroying the credibility of real victims. You are harming more real victims in the worst possible way, and it's kind of disgusting. And I hope the women who are doing this, I hope one day they're held accountable. I prefer they be crucified themselves or kicked out of a helicopter, but that's just me. Um, it's kind of disgusting that they're doing this, and it's even more disgusting that the British government, which has always been a joke, the British government has always been a joke, just like their cops have always been jokes, and bad jokes at that. But the fact they thought this was actionable, based on the fact he was just accused of something without proof, just this woman's word anonymously, and they thought this is actionable. Yeah, we should ruin this guy's life over accusations that we have no confirmation he did. And yeah, it's really kind of aggravating. Like I see all these dipshits say there's no cancel culture, then they do stuff like this, and then they still act like there's no cancel culture. Like, yeah, it's just kind of aggravating that they're doing this, and I'm hoping there's a reckoning for this because it's doing some damage. Anyway, have a nice day, and remember the game's rigged from the start.